Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome to Xenonauts 2, a game that looked at XCOM and said, you know what, I like this, but you know what it needs? More depth. Like, so much more depth. Let me just very quickly jump ahead and give you a nice simple example. So here we go, how about every single soldier having a full set of full-on RPG stats? So for example, every soldier's got a strength rating, which determines how far they can toss their grenades. This person up top, they can get their throwables way further than this poor guy at the bottom. Oh, and obviously these stats aren't just generated for each soldier and then static. Oh no. No. Those stats are going to organically rise over the course of the game, depending on what you do. So if you keep a character at over 80% of their maximum carry capacity, then as they move around, they're going to get stronger. So, yeah, as I say, XCOM, but a load of extra depth to it. And one more crucial thing to note, which is this game is very much in its early stages right now. Just entered early access, and yes, as you can see, there's a lot of roadmap yet to be completed, so this is very much the foundation right now, but even so, this is interesting enough. I'd like to just, put my nose in and see how it's shaping up. So okay, step one, put down a base, and by the looks of it, yes, the base has got like an effective range that it can scan and operate in, so probably best, yeah, we do the best job we can covering as much ground as possible, so I'm gonna say a nice Egyptian base to start us off, so we can cover, yeah, pretty much all of Europe, most of Africa, and a decent chunk of Asia too. Sorry Iceland, you don't get defended today. The basic flow of the game, however, will feel very familiar immediately if you've played any XCOM, so we've got a research lab, you can research new technologies, we've got engineering, they can build new things, you can take on missions, there's a base, you fill it up, there are adjacency bonuses, etc, etc. And given I've got absolutely no idea what anything does or what's good or not, yes, I can't help but notice the game's warning me my training capacity isn't very good, meaning as a result, yes, my soldiers aren't going to be leveling up as fast, so probably best we do something to sort that out. So here we go, one training centre, lovely. And we'll put that right down here next to where the soldiers are sleeping, so it's not too much of a long commute for them from bed to training, just to incentivise them to actually get on with it. Lovely. And that's going to take us 20 days to do. As for research, we've literally only got one option, so okay, combat vehicles, you get on with, yes, like small robots that can support us on our missions. And now time starts ticking along, so the basic flow looks, yes, fairly similar to XCOM 1, which is the aliens haven't really invaded yet, but they're going to start arriving at any minute. So every continent's got its own, panic stability meter, and we need to make sure that, yes, they don't freak out and, surrender to the aliens or something. So just whack time up a little bit and wait for something to rock up, and okay, here we go. Nice simple starting mission here. Alien research team has been sighted gathering data, abducting cows, doing donuts in a cornfield, etc, etc. So let's get on top of them, steal their stuff, get it back to my snooty scientist, and get working on fighting back. I could just, not bother of course, but if so, Africa's going to start freaking out a bit. So probably best we do that. Oh, and I didn't actually notice this, sorry, I'm not doing a good job being an XCOM leader at the moment, but North America's panic level just went up to 27, because by the looks of it, a politician has been abducted. So, okay, sorry, there was just an abduction there, I'm not sure whether I could really do anything about that, but it just happened, and yes, now America's freaking out a bit. Before we go though, we've got to make sure the team's set up correctly because, once again, the basic idea is very similar to XCOM, but there's a lot more ability to personalise and customise your character's loadout. In particular, in this game, there's no specific classes. Just because this person's a rifleman, it doesn't mean they're going down the rifleman upgrade tree. If I want to, I could just say, you know what, screw it, buddy. Put the rifle away, you're a sniper today. And there's nothing to stop you really tinkering at the absolute smallest level, so because their job is to, be towards the back and just shoot in from a distance, they all start by default with a tactical module, giving them bonus accuracy, but it does weigh a bit. So you can just say if you want to, you know what, screw it. How about instead, we don't have that, and I just give you more and more and more grenades. Your job is just to run forward screaming, tossing grenades. After all, if you toss a grenade, you don't need accuracy, because I just, click where I want those to go, and that's where they go. That's an entirely valid strategy. And that makes the characters who have got high strength and thus high carry weight really bloody interesting, because they, for example, could wear better armor. That's going to give them loads of defense, but it's going to eat some of their carry slots as well. But for the time being, yeah, let's just stick with the basics here. Assaults, they start off with shotguns. Those are basically your guys who have got lower accuracy, but that's fine. Because if you're standing next to the enemy with a shotgun, you don't need much accuracy. Shields, they could basically, would you believe, stand there with a shield. Shield eats bullets that hit it from the front, until such time as it breaks, then the shield might be in a bit of trouble. Grenade launcher, would you believe, has access to grenades. That's not enough grenades. We could give you more grenades than that. Because yes, in this game, there's not just infinite ammo. If you've burnt through the ammo you're carrying into the fight, congratulations, your gun's now a paperweight. Heavies have got the big guns, obviously, and the sniper is, would you believe it, a cocking sniper. So, okay, let's jump in with that fairly basic team, and we'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. You're literally starting the ship that brings you along, so, right. Team, move out, because once again, it's all very familiar, but just a bit different. Unlike XCOM, where you've got, your simple action point system, move a bit, do something, or move a lot and don't do anything, in this game, that's replaced with time points, which is unique to each character. Claudia here, she's got 71. If I move this distance, she'll have a 39 remaining, that she can spend on basically anything she wants. So if you're willing to just hold your position, you can fire multiple times. But for the time being, yeah, let's move her forward. That's going to leave her with 39 lovely, lovely points. And, going to be honest, I don't know whether I trust this individual or not. Like, I don't know whether the aliens can, imitate humans or not. Alright, team, just start moving out. Oh. Okay, one of my team was immediately shot and is about to die because it turns out there were aliens there and I just didn't realise. Okay, so it turns out the aliens are small and green and alien-y. Got it. This guy, you should probably just try and keep getting into cover. By the way, just keep going. There we go. We now know where the aliens are. Or at least, one of them. And seriously, this game's not messing around. This guy is now, yes, at the point of, almost dying. Okay, well, I can't help but notice the alien standing, right over here right now. Obviously, no one can shoot him, but let's not forget good old Moises, the guy who's come into the fight, basically carrying 10 million grenades. So you, buddy, just want you to move right to here. You're still going to have 45 points. And basically, yes, I would like you to blow up this wall, and also, ideally, badly damage this alien, potentially. So just pop that over there. That's going to eat 30 points right there, still leaving him with something. In goes the tough wall, as it turns out. Got it. Okay, what our wounded lad could do, however, is, take a snapshot, because there are multiple tiers of shots that are available. Obviously, the more time you're willing to put into the shot, the better it's going to be. So he can take one snapshot of this individual, but the chance of getting the hit is very, very low indeed. Give it a go, buddy, why not? And obviously missed, but did start weakening the cover a bit. You may also notice, by the way, visibility just went up a lot. The reason being, in this game, facing is a thing. So Moises here, I can just right-click in this direction, all of a sudden, he turns around and sees what's going on. But yes, turning around does eat a tiny bit of time, as does a crouching down for increasing cover, etc, etc. Okay, you know what? A safe bet might well be to deploy the shield person. What she could do is get to here with 18 points remaining, so you start doing that. You've got your shield right here anyway. All of a sudden, you've already got cover, and on top of that, you've got just enough time units to take a shot at this bastard. 41%, do it, and boom. Job done. We have killed an alien. He's dropped his alien cell phone. We should probably go and get that. Though I suspect there may possibly be, yes, more aliens than that. That was just like the alien guarding the door. By the way, are you guys working with the alien? Because I feel like you were very calm about the fact there was an alien standing next to you. Okay, rest of the team move forward, start getting into position, but yeah, you've got to make sure you're managing everything carefully in this game. So, just because he's moved here, it doesn't mean he's necessarily in the best of cover. If I want to give him the best chance, well, one, he probably ought to be facing this way, so he can see what's going on, though these crates are blocking line of sight, and he's going to want to get down, so he's hard to hit. So, yeah, there's a lot of manual stuff you've got to be managing in this game. Overwatch, meanwhile, is a bit on the interesting side, which is, yeah, it's not actually an action you tell your soldiers to do. They do it automatically if they've got spare time units. So, the more Overwatch you want your characters to do, you just leave them anywhere you want with plenty of time units remaining, and they'll use those time units during the enemy's turn to take any reaction shots they can, which is a rather interesting system. Still, end my turn. Obviously, guy down bottom. He's taking a bit of bleeding damage, so that's fine. We'll just patch you up a bit next turn, buddy. Aliens are doing something. I'm hearing... Okay, hang on. It turns out the civilians are friendly, potentially, and also very useful, because they just let me know there's an alien somewhere over there who just did a lovely bit of Overwatch, so okay. This is good news right here. We now know where the next alien is. Number one, buddy. I would like you to medkit yourself, please. So he gets a bit of health back. He stops bleeding. Good, good, good. You should probably stay at the rear, actually. Now, where's my shield person? Because we know for a fact that an Overwatch shot came from somewhere over here towards a civilian who was over here. So probably... best we could do would be, yeah, start moving in this direction. You draw the Overwatch shot, and there we go. We now know your location, and there's nothing you can do to me. Beautiful. Right, keep moving forward. I'd like to see, yeah, a bit more as to what's going on, but make sure you're facing this individual. Okay, step by step here. May as well use you just to take a shot at the alien, though, to be honest, we could also, yeah, just go into manual fire mode and say, hey, try and take out his cover. Still not a great shot. Shields obviously aren't good at doing damage, but we get lucky. No, you managed to miss a pallet covered with boxes. Well done, Yana. Okay, start bringing them up. We've got one assault laddie right here who can, yeah, move into a decent enough bit of cover in that regard, though, yeah, based on the arrows, potentially it's not protecting him that well against this guy. He must have something he can do, yeah. He's got two different types of shots, potentially. He could go over to the light shot, so that's only 16, so, you know, potentially you can do multiple shots in a turn if you can afford it, or he could go over to the more expensive shots. Way more likely to hit, but more expensive. So, 25%, but there's 3 projectiles. So, you know what? Give it a go. And that was a miss, and possibly you hit a box. Okay, we're doing really well against the aliens here. Everyone else just move up nice and cautious, nice and careful. And screw it, I'm sending my heavy up to the roof. So, okay, she can get up there, get into a good bit of cover, obviously crouch down, face this direction, and now next turn she's gonna have a great shot. Okay, end the turn, let's see what the alien's going to do. And, step one, possibly the civilians are. No, here we go. Takes a shot at my shield person, takes another shot, because yes, they can just take as many shots as their time points allow, but it looks to me like they didn't do much. Well, I definitely saw some blood, by the way, but, hang on, how's my shield person doing? Did my shield just start bleeding? Okay, I think possibly my shield just bled because it was shot. So, early access, work in progress, I'm sure it's all fine. But okay, here's where it all starts coming together, which is, number one, Moises. You just get forward and start tossing in more grenades, because that's kind of your only job. Just to get that in, right over there. That's going to destroy your cover. Do some... Okay, grenades in this game, not the strongest, to be honest. You know what? It's fine. Just rush him with a shotgun. Just get over there and... There was another enemy. Are you ready to Overwatch, by the way? I don't know, but okay, that actually interrupts my turn, so I can just keep moving if I want to. You know what? This feels like a safer place to be. How about right over here? And now, buddy, that looks more like it to me. Beautiful. Let's just crack you open. And down you go. Right, we now have eyes on the next alien. He's in the kitchen. We can see him through the window. He may or may not be coming outside to say hi. But honestly, this is all a-okay, because, yeah, I've got an assault right here. Just move you into this position. Can you shoot through the window? Right, leaning. Leaning might be a bit beyond him, but that's fine. He can just get to here. Now he's definitely... Okay, that guy had Overwatch, because everyone's always got Overwatch if they're not doing anything. Okay, now he crouches down, he goes for a snapshot, and it's still got really good accuracy, because it's at point-blank range. So basically, there we go, now we're getting it. Or at least, like, you know, we've killed a guy without taking any damage in return, and we didn't waste 17 shots doing it. So you know what, it's still progress. So by the window... Turn to face, building clear, lovely. Turn to face, and nothing in this direction. That's the edge of the map, so, okay. We're doing a good job now. Maybe just, yeah, swing south, check this building, and then back into the compound for the final at the back. Okay, send in the heavy to kick in the door, and one alien. Alright, we did indeed have one alien in here, though going in the other way, it would have been the better option by the looks of it. Okay, time to see how effective, yes, maybe a grenade launcher is versus a grenade. So I'm just going to use, yes, a free shot to open fire on the wall that this alien is hiding behind. So just do that if you'd be so kind. And... okay, now that's more cooking like it. Okay, so grenades, not so good at destroying scenery. If you want to be doing that, you need a proper grenade launcher. Good. I'm going to be honest, buddy. At this point, you may be in some trouble. So just mosey on over to our friend, and at this point, you could just start opening fire. Down he goes. Good. Mission complete. Nice, simple introduction, but yeah, you can see there's just a lot more to think about. Insofar as you can do things in any order of your choosing, moving, turning, crouching, the way more complicated loadout system, there's a lot to think about here. Okay, couple of light wounds as need taking care of, but on top of that, yeah, huge increase in stats across the board, varying of course, depending on who did what. So though it doesn't actually specifically say, I'm going to guess that you, buddy, got some good kills in, because yeah, you seem to have gained more than everybody else. Also, it turns out we don't have a medical center right now, just like, you know, a basic research lab, so, okay, probably best we get working on one of those too. Right, everybody back to base and just have a lovely, lovely rest, thank you. And straight away, access to our first ever alien materials means a whole bunch of new projects just became available. And you know what? I feel like slightly better armor would not be a bad thing. Because, yes, like one of my guys walked into one Overwatch shot and almost died immediately. Also, I only just noticed that apparently, yes, it's like plot important to complete xenobiology. So okay, fine, if that's important for some reason, I guess we'll do that. Right, get time ticking along, and let's see what we've got now. Okay, today a reporter covering cleaner activity arrested on false charges near Nairobi, Africa. Yes, cleaners means like aliens undercover, I think. So, okay, alien stuff is starting to happen, and people are going to get slowly more and more aware of it as time goes by. But fortunately, yes, the aliens seem pretty chill for the time being, meaning in just a moment over in the research lab, we have successfully xenoed the biology. Beautiful. And it turns out that our alien friends are mysteriously similar to us, not just in like arms, legs, etc. DNA. Right. Would you believe there's a sinister alien conspiracy? Meaning we need to bring someone in, stun batons, stun guns, etc. Okay, no problem whatsoever. Oh, that's cute though. Because it's EMP damage, it's also very effective against robots. Well, that's just adorable. So in just one day, we'll have ourselves, yeah, one stun gun and one stun baton. Perfect. And there's both of them, so okay. We're now ready for the next alien incursion. Bring it on, you stupid, suspiciously human bastards. Oh, we've got 'em. Okay. Cleaner intelligence hub. Though, when you say panic level goes down 10, Like, I feel like me just charging into a town in Alaska, by the looks of it, with my anti-alien team, shooting up a building, and then dragging a couple of unconscious aliens out of it. I feel like that would make panic go up, not down, but like, maybe it's thinking in the long term. Like, you know, the removal of this secret base will ultimately be good. After we're done, like, you know, using our flashy mind-wiping devices on all the locals. So, okay, we need a new rifleman. You, buddy, appear to have, a pretty good amount of time units, decent accuracy too. You seem pretty solid all round. So you are going in as our brand new rifleman, well done. And I need someone to be my new demo expert, so... Okay, you've got plenty of strength. So though you're marked as a rifleman right now, not anymore you're not. Because yeah, plain and simple, the loadout for a rifleman is simply a lot less than the loadout for a demo expert. You need someone stronger to use the big guns. Now I also need someone to, yes, conduct a very special mission, which is... we need to bring down an alien. Okay, Earl, I appreciate that, yes, up to this point we've given you extra tough armor, etc, etc. You don't get that anymore. I'm giving you a stun baton instead. As for the other stun weapon, okay, that only weighs 8. So what we ought to do potentially is, honestly, you don't need a demo charge. I'm gonna give you this instead. Though, potentially you might need, like, you know, some ammo for it, just in case. Right, mosey on over the Atlantic, let's go shoot up some alien bases. Oh, it turns out this is a lot more complicated than mission number 1. So okay, we're not just going in and blowing everything up. Instead, reinforcements are going to start piling in from turn 6. And turn 6 is not that far away. That's, you know, pretty early on, depending on how big the map is. Instead, we need to, yes, capture cleaner data, and also get it back to the dropship. So... right, we are doing this properly. We actually need to pick stuff up and get it back home again. And potentially also bring an unconscious body with us. So, there's the building. Presumably this is the one. There are, you know, a couple of buses and cars on the street. We live in a hope that there aren't too many witnesses to the various bits of murder I'm about to do. Alright, team, everybody forward, fast and hard when making this happen. So get to there immediately, yes, the enemy are probably going to be aware of us, that's absolutely fine. Just, get into cover. There might be some Overwatch shots, not yet, they don't seem to have realised we're a threat. Maybe until we open fire, yeah, they're not going to, so, okay. Okay, this is where this gets difficult, because... there's nothing to stop me, you know, going over to the very lightest attack and trying twice. But that is only 24%, so okay, snapshot feels like not the right option. How about a lovely 50-50 shot? Open fire. And well done, though. Oh, blimey. Okay, they now know about us, and that activated the fight, meaning they all started using their Overwatch, so you've been immediately shot. Sorry about that. Still, that should mean it's pretty safe for everybody else to start moving forward. So, you get into position. Lovely. Probably best you, yes, crouch down at this point. Okay, I'll tell you what we do have, though. 1, we've got shield person. And 2, we've got someone who's very weak indeed. Though, okay, the range is not spectacular. If we hit you, though, presumably... that would be a knock unconscious, ideally. I mean, you know what? Give it a go. 32%. And an unfortunate miss. Okay, you know what? Where's my absolute favourite here? Where's the woman with the giant grenade launcher? Basically, just get her out into the middle of nowhere and start opening fire. Okay, so we've got you. We've got you there as well. Yeah, this would do very nicely. Let's just, you know, blow open the walls, blow open the doors, blow open cooking everything. We've kind of exposed ourselves to more enemy fire right there. We've taken out one person. That's important, damn it. Alright, we need to go in hard and fast. Reinforcements are coming in soon. Honestly, just get them forward and open fire as best you can. This is, yeah, the heavy gunner. Not a great shot, but gets to fire several times. A bit of a hit, 26 and 14. Okay, you've got to be pretty bloody weak there. The point is, yeah, you need to be really close by. Even the sniper does not have, yeah, a particularly good shot right now. Oh, okay, hang on. I think I may have just... Oh. Okay, I've just learned something very valuable and important here, which is, yes, my heavy gunner has just been shot in the back by my sniper. My sniper was trying to get a really good shot at this guy, and he may have kind of shot, you know, my heavy gunner in the back instead. So, she's now probably going to die, because, yes, my sniper just shot her, so good sniping right there. Honestly, just keep sending people forward, okay? We're in a rush here. Sooner or later, we're going to take this person down. There we go. Oh yeah, and send my assault way forward to just get him into a good position to start flanking next turn. Sorry, I forgot you said Overwatch because we only just woke you up. My mistake. Okay, everyone's been a bit shot. I'm sure it's going to be fine. End my turn. It's all going to be a-okay. We just need to get to a computer. That was... Okay, you've been shot several times. You've missed, which is good. You've not done anything yet. Sorry, that might have been more... Okay, that there. That was my shield. Multiple misses. The shield definitely bleeds. Okay, several people have been wounded and whatnot. We can deal with that in a second. It's going to be fine. Aside from... Oh, blimey, hang on. This person is not well. You, just, yes, focus on healing yourself as a priority, please. There you go. Now you're no longer bleeding. And somebody, yeah, go and heal up my heavy gunner, because she kind of needs it. Right, send this person forward. Just start blowing up everything. I appreciate, by the way, I am once again just leaving you standing right in the middle of the road. That's like, you know, unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, just open fire. There we flipping go. Bit of a miss there, but that guy's down to very low health. Good, 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 good. Next up, deploy shield. So just send her in to eat any Overwatch shots. None yet. Good, 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 good. Which should mean it's now safe to, yes, basically deploy my lovely chappie in right here. Though in a position where, yes, he can blast this individual and still be in good cover. So you get to there. That's a good spot for you. And then turn, oh yeah, 81% times 3. Basically, good night, you stupid loser. Though at this point, he literally can't even, like, turn around and never mind crouching down. So I need someone else to deal with these losers. Right, deploy sniper forward. This time before firing, check that none of my teammates are in the line of fire. Because, by the looks of it, yes, this should be a much safer shot. I would like you to take some damage, please. At 40, down you go. Take a couple of pot shots, like 50-50, that's fine. We're going to take you out sooner or later. And apparently a miss does suppress them. Did not know that, but we're learning as we go. You just move forward a bit too, because yeah, now you can afford multiple shots. Including, that's a 62%er. Okay, that was a miss. You've let me down there. Should have gone for the less accurate shot. Can anybody actually maybe, I don't know, shoot this individual? Seriously, just anybody. There we flipping go. Good, 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 good. And we need to get to computer desks in order to start, yes, ransacking the place. Everybody forward. We should be safe for the time being. Also, I think this computer desk might not count as a computer desk. Because, like... It's not glowing, but this one is. So, okay, this is just like the reception terminal, where they don't keep the secret files, apparently. Okay, team, everybody forward and... Okay, that is not how I would like you to use this computer. Oh, we've got somebody over there, right? There's someone with a gun. Get to here. There we go. Begin... That is not how I want you to use this computer. I want you to just use this... Okay, apparently that's how you want to use this computer. Well done, basically. Good job. Right, deploy shield forward, facing in this direction, just to provide a little bit of assistance. 90%. Okay, oh, there we go. You've now activated and woken up, but there's nothing you can do here. Yes, so far my Operation Knock People Unconscious plan is not going that well. Also... I mean, they said capture an alien. Are these guys aliens, like, in disguise? Like secret snake people? Or are they just people who have decided, like, the aliens are offering good health benefits? I'm not sure. Also, John, stop running through the fire. There's a fire there and the game does not warn you when you're about to run through it. So I can't need to stop doing that. Okay, one rifleman takes down this individual here, so next turn we can start hacking. And next turn, possibly, you can start hacking here. If you can figure out how, you know, computers are supposed to work. But fine, what do I know? Oh, blimey, hang on. Someone was just shot. I think possibly the woman who got confused as to how to use a computer and ran outside into the courtyard may have just been shot in the back. We may have just... I think we've lost someone. We've lost number 8. That was my heavy. I'm going to be honest, the heavy was basically just, yes, the explosive person, but way less interesting. So, right, somebody's dead. We've lost a member of not XCOM. Oh, it turns out right. What I was supposed to do was right-click, not left-click, on the computer. Right, we've solved the problem, and it only cost us 1 agent to do. Right, deploy shield in this direction, just so we can, you know, see what's going on. We now see you. That's absolutely fine. You want to take an Overwatch shot? Turns out you don't. Do you want to... Okay, the stun gun, yes, has, like, 0 range in it. And I feel like we do not really want to be, yes, charging across this corridor. Because there could be aliens on literally every side. And also, apparently, 1 desk means, like, you know, 1 bit of intel. What turn are we on right now? I genuinely don't know. I think it's like 3 or 4. So reinforcements are going to start coming in, like, very soon. And I've got 10% of the data I'm supposed to be harvesting. And as I say, 1 person is now dead. Right, you. Get over to the desk. Now, right-click, and there we go. Now we've got it. Also, do you have a shot at this person? Not a great shot. Get to here. You've still got 42. That's now 50-50. There is a fountain in the way, which is not... great, unfortunately. Okay, keep sending shield forward. I am determined that we are going to, yes, like, eventually, at some point, bring someone down for study. Even if, you know, it is going to be a bit embarrassing when we get them back to the base and it turns out they were just some guy, like, you know, a temp that came in to do the filing. Like, that's going to be difficult to explain to the not XCOM council, that we just literally kidnapped some Alaskan guy and then cut him open. Okay, send everyone forward. Sooner or later, we are going to shoot this individual. Okay, I swear, someone's going to shoot him, right? Just keep going. Eventually, someone will pull it off. No, we're just shooting the fountains. The fountain has now been destroyed. We have hit the fountain so many times that it's gone. And we finally took the bastard out. It took, like, you know, 6 of us, but we got there. I feel like we're not necessarily the best XCOM team at the moment. Okay, we've also got eyes on, yes, somebody outside the building. Can we do anything to you, buddy? I'm not actually sure we can, or where you're trying to get to. Okay, there is one thing we can do here. Grab the items. Okay, I think in this mission, we do need to be splitting up the team. Like, it's not going to work if we're not. Though the nice thing is, get in, grab the item. Does that actually use up, like... Oh, that barely uses up any time at all. Get in, grab the item, and then basically start sprinting. We can get out of that. Okay, so you can actually, yes, do this very quickly. I can get into this room, get 2 bits of data, and then be out again within a single turn. Okay, very different rhythm to XCOM. Right, end my turn. Oh, just fired it. Wow, that was one a hell of a shot. We need to recruit that guy. And another shot, but that one is a miss. So, okay. That guy outside just shot shield, which is not great, but shield is heavily armoured. Yeah, she's wearing like the good armour, so she's fine for the time being. And we're now up to, yeah, 5 out of 10 on the data. We've still got to do way more of this map. Right, send the sniper over in this direction. Start kicking open doors. We need to find, yes, more potential. There we go. Get over here. I'm not sure why my sniper's just doing this by himself at the moment. Let's just get him over to here. There may or may not be people in this room. I simply don't know. There's another one over there. Right. Team, we're going to regroup over on this side to get away from this bastard, whoever he is. Here we go. Just kick in the door where John is, and okay. We've basically found their computer lab. Get to here. Open that. Is there any more for any more? Because you might be able to make it all the way to here. Oh. We had a shot at someone for a second. Yep, that was that person, who has proven themselves to be incredibly accurate, so we shouldn't underestimate them. And we've now got 10 out of 10. Okay. We went from a 1 to 10 very fast there. So I would say you guys start making your way directly back to the ship. Everybody else, we're going to try and pick up this individual. Alright, we're getting over there, we're knocking him unconscious, we're taking him with us. And if he's just a temp called Steve, we don't tell anyone, okay? In the report, we simply write, aliens can now replicate humans with such sophistication that we cannot tell them apart. And then we burn the corpse so no one can check. So here we go. Send in Shield, who's going to... Oh! Never mind, there's more yet. Okay, hang on, that's useful to know. Right, Explosive McGee. I would like you to, just take the manual shot. And in just a second... blow up basically everything. There we go. Well done. Okay, Earl, you getting over to here. You do have... No, not a great shot, to be honest. Probably best. What about you? No, barely anything. Crouch down. We'll use you next turn to finish off one of these individuals, okay? We're going to make this work. If you can, just to finish off that one. There's now one guy standing outside. Everybody else just start moving forward. It's going to be fine. So, okay, you're going to take a shot at somebody. I think you just... Wait, hang on, what just... Oh, reinforcements. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We knew that was going to be a thing. Do we know where they're arriving from? Because, like, if it's over here, that could be a problem. Oh, here's fun, by the way. So, by the looks of it, yes, it would appear that the shield has now been destroyed. The shield is now gone, so my shielded person is no longer shielded. That they do have, yes, some armor. Right, you need to reload, and that's going to eat a fair bit of everything, unfortunately. Everybody forward, start booping this guy over here with the stun baton. You just charge forward right there. There's... Oh, hang on. I think we found the reinforcements. That's fine. You just get to here, please. More reinforcements. It's fine. Keep going. Just eat all of the Overwatch shots. And now, buddy, I would like you to boot this guy with your booping stick. Okay, he's been stunned for 20. But by the looks of it, that is not enough. He's really unimpressed. Okay, team, start moving forward. You've got plenty of ammo in your explodey gun. So, honestly, just start blowing up the windows and whatnot. Don't kill... Hang on. We need to not kill him in a perfect world. Like, he needs to not die. Like, about here. Yeah, blow out the wall, if you'd be so kind. And... Did you just shoot a grenade through the window? And it went off the edge of the map so it didn't do anything. I don't know whether I respect or hate that, I'm going to be honest. Okay, team who have got, like, all the data, you guys just start moving back outside and, just to get back to the ship, please. And, yes, Shield, who now doesn't have a shield, can you attempt to hit this individual, ideally without shooting your own friend in the... Okay, you missed both of them. So, seriously, the stun gun has not been proving hugely effective to date. End my turn. Unfortunately, yes, this guy's now got some nice easy shots at me. There's... Oh, that was one of my heavies. And you're going to... Oh, blimey! That was... Okay, so that's the guy who had the stun baton dead. Made a bit of a mistake with him, potentially there. Just out of interest, was he holding any of the, yes, data? Because if he was holding any of the data sticks, then that could be a problem, actually. Okay, just get to here and just shoot this bastard at point blank range. How is that 64%? How? So stun 22. Keep shooting him. Okay, we finally knocked this person unconscious. How do we pick him up? Oh, flip me, I just turned around to try and do it, and there's a lot of aliens. I don't see a pickup button. Like, I've tried standing on top of him. That doesn't do anything. So... Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to leave in a flipping hurry, and it's all going to be fine. Like, ideally leave by going, through the building. Through the building so they don't have a shot at me. So possibly, yes, this whole bring down one of them plan. That hasn't worked out desperately well, to be perfectly honest, no. But yeah, if we just get into a good position on this side of the building, they should really struggle to hit us, hopefully. So, okay, everybody back onto the ship. Alright, we're going home at this point, and... Did that start because there was an alien? I don't know. Okay, there was 3 bits of data. I'm really concerned that if any of the data was on the dead people, then that's going to be an issue, actually. Okay, so here's the thing. These guys are now coming down this side. So what we need to do is find someone on this side of the building who can just go and get us, like, one more bit of data if necessary. You just basically head back in and do the best you can. There's probably more computers around here somewhere. There's definitely one over there, for example. Everybody else just start making a run for the ship. Okay, it's going to be fine, probably. There we go, 2 more bits of data, we're up to 5. You might have some as well. End the turn. I feel like Shield's about to be shot in the back and potentially murdered. That could definitely be a thing. And ideally, okay, so. The cleaners have now shown up and are just, this person's just being shot as well. So Operation just sneak round this way to get the data. That's not worked out. So what we're going to have to do instead is completely abandon that plan and just start running. Just start cocking running and hoping, though, John. There is one thing right here. Just, I know there's more of them. Please don't have an Overwatch. Get to here. Now start running. Now just start cocking running, okay? She's got the data. Now she just needs to outrun the aliens. You, get on board the ship, by the way. Have you got any data? You had 2 bits of data too. Okay. Who else has got data? Because I'm not sure how to check this. Okay, enemy activity begins. If we're lucky, they'll have lost track of you. And, okay, she's suffering from bleeding. How bad is the health situation? Because I think somehow they have genuinely managed to lose her. Okay, she's got 12 hit points. And she's suffering, I think, 5 damage per go. So, then again, John, she could heal herself. If need be, just get out the front door, or someone else could go in and heal her. Okay, just in case this proves to be necessary down the line, I'm sending in, yes, Kakpa, to go and potentially heal her up if need be. Everybody else, back on the cocky boat, okay? That's up to 8. We need 2 more. You've definitely got 1, but hang on, who else is still out there? Because, oh bloody hell, I really hope there's enough data on the team now. John, you can check the inventories. Okay, so you've got 1, and you've definitely got 1. You've got 2. Okay. Just, you need to make it back home, and I'm going to be honest, at that point, you become disposable if need be. You move to here. You move to here. You now heal up your friend so she's not bleeding anymore. So, you know, we don't lose because the person holding the data bled to death on the field. And now we just start running, getting into cover, etc, etc. Okay, this is starting to come to me a bit more naturally here. And that should be everybody. Just, yeah, end the turn. I'm not sure where the aliens are, but they appear to be maybe locking down the building rather than anything else. Never mind, they've started firing. Shouldn't have said that. They've definitely started firing at this point. Everybody, it's time to cocky go. Apart from the 2 people who were dead. But, like, you know, that wasn't my fault. One of them was an idiot who couldn't figure out how to use computers. Okay, everybody just sprint. Just sprint for the cocking boat. Everybody into the boat. That's up to 9. That's up to... There should be 11. Meaning, oh... Job flipping done. Okay, at this point, we no longer have a functional Xenonaut team. Like, not even close, actually. To confirm, we currently have 2 soldiers in the entire operation who are at full health. So, basically, good job, me. So, in conclusion, I'm 2 missions in on normal difficulty, and I've basically already lost the campaign. Multiple people are dead, and I literally won't be able to field a full team for the next month. So... Right, Xenonauts. It's not messing around, apparently. But yes, indeed, this is Xenonauts 2, and there are bits of it I really like. You know, the ability to just dive in with this level of customization for each soldier with their loadout and everything. That's brilliant, but I will say, the combat does feel a bit on the slow side. Maybe that's just because I've been playing so much XCOM recently. I'm used to that slightly faster paced, maybe slightly more arcadey feel. But yeah, I will say, there's a really promising foundation here, so probably the best thing for me to do is keep an eye on this one, because obviously, a game being in early access, it's going to keep being worked on. When they get round to the full version, I suspect it'll be a lot smoother, and it's already a really interesting foundation to build upon. So, yeah. If you're super into your XCOM, I suspect many of you, in fact, will already have gone to pick this up. Though, as I say, I'll be keeping an eye on this one. When it comes along a bit, gets some updates, maybe moves to a full release version, I suspect we'll be seeing this again in future. So, hopefully, you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Xenonauts 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
I'm going to be honest, if it's Glasgow on a Saturday night, there's large amounts of violence and screaming and chaos, that's just normal. That's not actually the alien, sorry. But on the other hand, I have a giant flamethrower robot. Would you not like to potentially let me at least try that before pulling the funding and power? No? Okay.